Yeah. Speaking for who's thinking, who's using their noggins today. So today, we talking about your enemies, right? Your enemies. Remember, over the last few days, I think just yesterday or the day before, go check out the videos, but being peaceable or living peaceable, right? So today, you got to understand the difference between, okay, we know that that's your enemy. That's your enemy right over there. But they ain't coming up on you. They ain't pressing you, right? They're not doing nothing. They're just your enemy. They just don't like you for whatever reason. They don't like you. We still got to be peaceable because we are the Most High's chosen. Now, when it's wartime, it's over with. It's over with. We're going to be the battle axe. We're going to knock them down. But until then, hey, look, we supposed to show people righteousness. And a lot of y'all so caught up in your own self-preservation that you forget that the Most High calls you to be special and holy and separate. So you're not supposed to be acting like the same nigga you was. You're not supposed to be acting like the same female rat mouth, you know what I'm saying? Trapped, you feel me? Like stuck in the hood mentality. You're not supposed to be acting the same way. You're supposed to be using discernment to figure out how to deal with all forms of people, whether they enemies, whether they family, whether they friends, whether they wife, whether they husband, whether they children, associates at work. You're supposed to know how to be. So you need to be the light. So let's see what the scriptures say about your enemies.
Let's check this out real quick. Let's get on topic. Matthew 5:43 and 44. Ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. So you see, the Messiah is actually going against a lot of the doctrine that brothers and sisters be pushing, talking about hate, all men are the enemy, hate. Look, man, the Most High is going to use us as a battle axe when the time is ready. But until then, you don't get to call the shots on how and what. Oh, man, I hate what the Most High hate. That's fine. You feel me? That's fine. But he's telling you, the Messiah is telling you, hey, look, you got to show love because you got to be the light. You are an Israelite. Now, listen up. This is where some people are going to go, right? So we're going to get there, right? Psalm 139, 21 and 22. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies, right? So we understand that the Most High has enemies, right? And a lot of those enemies, if not all those enemies, are against his chosen people. But he tells us that we got to wait on him, right? He says that vengeance is his, not ours. It's his. So a lot of us need to understand that we are not the Most High. We are made in his image. So that means we have to do as he says, when he says, and listen to the instructions that he gives. And he says that we got to wait on him. The vengeance is his. So we got to follow the instructions. Let's go look in the law and see what it say real quick. Deuteronomy 28, 7 through 9. The Lord will cause your enemies who rise against you to be defeated before your face. They shall come out against you one way and flee before you 7 ways. The Lord will command the blessing on you in your storehouses and in all to which you set your hand. And he will bless you in the land which the Lord your God is giving you. The Lord will establish you as a holy people to himself, just as he sworn to you, if you keep the commandments of the Lord your God and walk in his ways. So are you paying attention? You got to be following the Most High's ways, his commandments that he gives, right? He will cause your enemies who rise against you. So y'all got all this hatred towards people that ain't even coming against you. It's about those who want to get Exodus 23 and 22. I had to get this out the NIV because it says it very plainly. If you listen carefully to what he says and do all that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemies and will oppose those who oppose you. So everybody got enemies, right? But if the enemies ain't doing nothing, why are we giving them energy? We ain't supposed to. We're supposed to do good unto them. Hey, look, man, I ain't tripping on you. Hey, look, man, I'm going to do as the Most High tell me to be and be a light. Like the Messiah said, right? Be a light. When are you going to wake up and be a light? You know what I'm saying? We have to show the world how to get away from wickedness, right? How are we going to show them how to get away from wickedness? If we being just as wicked, we giving the same energy. Nah, we ain't supposed to come in the same energy, holy and separate. You dig? This is earlier in the same chapter in the NIV again, because it says it very plain. Exodus 23, 4 and 5. If you come across your enemy's ox or donkey wandering off, be sure to return it. If you see the donkey of someone who hates you falling down under its load, do not leave it there. Be sure to help them with it, right? Again, you got instructions to be righteous. They don't have those instructions because you're Israelite. So you're supposed to be moving right. Now, if they come up against you, we already read it. The Most High said what? In Deuteronomy 28, I'm going to get them. Y'all remember, I'm gonna get you sucker, right? You gonna get them suckers, them sap suckers. Hey, look, the Most High gonna set it on them. He gonna use us as a battle axe. We gonna knock them down. But until then, hey, look, man, we got you, man. We finna show you how to live this thing right, because we Israelites. We're gonna leave it right here. We're gonna end it right here. Genesis 12 and 3. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you will I curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. So all the families of the earth shall be blessed by what we doing, right? By what we doing. And he said he gonna bless those who bless us. And if they dishonor us, they hating on us, right? They the enemies and all that, and they showing it. Hey, look, Most High said he gonna curse them. You feel me? He gonna curse them. So you ain't got to do much. So, hey, y'all, check this out, man. We ain't got to be worried about who Esau is and the enemy and all of that and all this different doctrinal stuff, man. Look, man, we just supposed to be the light, right? Be the light as best you can. Be the light and walk it right. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. So get there.